I live in the city. I feel like it's a very safe city.
Thanks to the hard work of Moore's Police Department. As we continue our series spotlighting city operations, we focus on police, from a new facility in the works to ways you can get involved with the department. And later,
this is here to help you solve business problems.
And it does. The Business Incubator at the Moore Norman Technology Center South Penn campus is helping businesses grow, which also helps grow new jobs. We'll explain later in the show. Stay tuned. The U.S. Census Bureau began releasing information from the 2010 census on December 21st. According to Census.gov, Oklahoma saw an increase of 8.7% in our population for a total of 3,751,351 residents. Moore's population now stands at 55,081 residents, making it the 7th largest city in Oklahoma. This is a 33.9% increase since the 2000 census. Get more stats from the 2010 census online at census.gov. In 1955, Moore received its first full-time law enforcement officer with a small staff of volunteers known as the Moore Police Auxiliary. It wasn't until the mid-60s when a regular police force was hired, and even then it was a pretty small group. A lot has changed since those days. Moore now counts a staff of 80 police officers charged with providing protection for an ever-growing city.
You know, we don't have a lot of complaints as far as any specific issues. Our crime rate went down. Our city is growing tremendously, not just population-wise, but as far as every business that comes in that brings not just our residents to the business, but out-of-town residents. So there's a lot of extra traffic that the census doesn't read. So we have a lot of people in Moore that in the past we didn't have, and that, you know, brings great things, but it also brings problems that we deal with, and I think we've handled it very well for the size of department that we have.
And they hope that trend continues with the construction of a new police department and emergency management facility that will take the place of these buildings at Main and Broadway in Old Town.
This has been in the works for a while. The first step was we wanted to get everybody in the police department involved as much as possible. We went to the officers, we went to the supervisors, we formed teams to say, hey, if we put a new police department together and we want it functional as a police department, what are your ideas? We drew from those ideas. We drew from firms that actually built police departments, and then we put all that together, talked to some architects, and then came up with this plan.
The plan calls for a 2-story police department, an emergency management center, and courts, all in one large complex. While it hasn't been built yet, preparations are well underway. Moore's Police Department recently moved to this temporary location just west of the Moore Public Library, where it will function for the next 2 years while their new building is constructed. All of these structures, including the old fire department building, will be demolished to make way for the new complex. The new facility should provide more room to grow the department as future needs arise.
Always have to evolve, and crime always changes also. You know, we have to kind of go with what people are doing, and our guys are pretty good at doing that. And we have enough guys now to have enough specialty groups that we're able to. I live in the city. I feel like it's a very safe city.
The department is broken into numerous divisions, including patrol, detective, undercover, training, and specialty divisions like community relations.
My position is a community relations position. I mainly deal with any kind of public speaking, or anytime someone wants an officer to come to a school or to an event or anything like that, I go and do that for the police department.
One big job of the community relations position is orchestrating the Citizen Police Academy, where regular citizens get a chance to experience the job of a police officer.
And it's opened the eyes of a lot of people there. Some of them are just shocked at what all goes into the police department. Some of them somewhat had an idea, but they just are so much grateful for what we do after they see it, and they do some of it, and they see how stressful just a simple traffic stop can be, because we put them in those situations and let them feel, you know, the goal is not to teach them to be a police officer. The goal is just to show them exactly what every aspect of our job is, so that they have a better idea. Whenever they go by a traffic stop, they'll never look at it the same.
Within the Citizens Police Academy, participants will experience everything from how to conduct a traffic stop to self-defense techniques used by officers.
I'll turn my body. What we tried to do tonight was cram basically 4 weeks of training into a 3-hour class where they could get a little taste of everything. That's our first technique. We showed open hand defenses against common open hand attacks such as punches, chokes. We showed some defenses using training guns, some common defenses where a suspect may pull a gun on us and we're ambushed and not able to access our firearm. Knife attacks, we showed some common defenses to the commonly used knife attacks against police officers and things of that nature.
The Citizen Police Academy is a great way to learn more about the police department and its various functions. You can also learn more by going to the city's website at cityofmore.com to get on the list for the Citizen Police Academy or learn other functions of the police department. Contact Officer Jeremy Lewis at 793-4448. A new intersection is in the works where Northwest 5th Street, Telephone Road, and the I-35 service roads currently converge. A big difference will be new stoplights to better manage traffic where stop signs currently exist. Drainage will also be improved, sidewalks will be added, and 5th Street will be reconstructed from I-35 to Markwell Avenue. The project is being paid for through the 5 for the Future bond issue passed by citizens in 2008. Tucked quietly behind the Moore Norman Technology Center South Penn campus is an unassuming building with an almost magical secret. Inside its walls, things are being born. Inventions, new ideas, even entire companies are birthed here. Called the Business Development Center, it is literally an incubator of new businesses.
We identify businesses that have particularly good characteristics for growth, bring them in here. They're physically housed here in the building, surround them with resources, provide them with contacts, and try to accelerate their growth to generate jobs within the community.
Greg Keeson is the director of this unique operation, funded by the Moore Norman Technology Center. Each day, he works as a sage guide, helping entrepreneurs navigate the rough waters of launching new ventures. One such venture is Cyclone Production Tools, a company that develops innovative products for the oil and gas industry.
I'd say probably the biggest benefit is just having the manager, Greg, here is as a mentor, and he started businesses before, and he's helped a lot of different businesses get started, and he knows the struggles that we're going through before we even get to them.
Struggles that seem to be common no matter the business. Mark Masters started a company that fights forest fires for the government.
And we really just were having a lot of difficulty accessing capital in a down economy, you know, a young entrepreneur with limited assets and means. So we were able to move into the incubator here and really start, and also through the Small Business Administration E200 program, but both of those kind of concurrently happened at the same time.
Financing, advice, and a professional place to work are all challenges facing startups. While participating in an incubator doesn't solve all of those problems outright, it can certainly get you on the right track. Take Chris Hayworth, now the successful owner of PharmaSure Insurance, a company he started several years ago through the program.
They take a lot of the uncertainty out of the equation, so you don't have to worry about whether you're going to have lights or electricity or a place to be or somebody to talk to. And so you can focus then on your core competencies of insurance, writing insurance to people out in the marketplace and marketing to independent agents and those types of things. So it just really eases your mind to focus on your business as opposed to all the ancillary things that can distract you from your main objective.
It's almost like having a corporate environment with a team of professionals without having to foot the bill that a corporation would have to have those people on staff.
The Business Incubator utilizes a board of industry experts to assist startups. For Archon Data, a company that provides specialized management software for the oil and gas industry, expert counsel has proven invaluable. Interestingly, you don't have to be an official participant in the incubator to take advantage of such business advice and guidance.
This is here to help you solve business problems. You don't have to be a client who's looking to establish a business and hire 20 people. You can be a local retailer. You can be someone who's just thinking about going into business, and we're here to serve.
The ultimate goal of the program is to help foster economic growth in the area and provide good jobs through small business expansion, which is exactly what most of the participating entrepreneurs have in mind.
We hope that we can fill that need and grow this company to where we're a major artificial lift supplier, and all that business comes through Oklahoma and goes to other states. That's kind of what we're hoping for.
Like any business, just to grow, to get out there and really be, a leader in providing mobile technologies to people that are really helpful.
If you haven't gathered by now, the types of businesses serviced by the incubator are varied, from oil and gas to insurance to this company that provides specialized texting tools for business marketing.
We got to looking into it and some of the advantages that they offer to new businesses, from the network of other businesses and people that they have available to you to bounce ideas off of, to get legal advice and that sort of thing, to the obvious tax breaks you get for being here, which is always nice for a new business to keep costs down as low as possible.
Altogether, it's an innovative way to ignite that spark of invention, spur someone's idea for a better mousetrap, and then bring it to market, and in so doing, bring a new business to life. For more information about the Business Technology Center, including the Business Incubator, check them on the web at mntechnology.com and look for the Business Center tab, or give them a call at 364-5763.